What's happening, Wisdom Warriors of Light? Back at it for another video. How's everybody doing? How you doing today? I'm not really going to announce the day that I'm recording this because I'm not sure when I'm going to post it yet. But I can tell you this right now. Having an extremely difficult time. I'm kind of going through, I think, a purging of some sort. And I know that we're upon a full moon, a super full moon, and which requires purging in July. And I'm not gonna lie, and I come on here, and every time I'm fully transparent, and I'm just really feeling down. At the same time, I'm feeling exceptionally grateful for being on this earth right now at this time. This massive evolutionary shift in consciousness and this great awakening, and just in seeing the things that are happening, like movies that are coming out that are exposing things that we have needed to see for a very long time as humanity. And to realize that we are powerful, and the only thing holding us back from being powerful is our limiting beliefs and our belief systems and the traumas and pain and suffering that we've gone through and hurt. That's the number one thing that holds us back, is having been hurt numerous times over and over and over again in different areas of our life, and by different systems and different individuals. And now, mind you, if you keep and hold the mentality of it's happening for me and by me, but at the same time, it doesn't negate the fact that that individual or that system hurt you. And it hurt you because the individual was hurt, or the individual that was running the system was hurt. And it always goes back to this analogy that I use when you when you go to maybe a restaurant and a chef that's cooking your food had a really bad day or is super angry, and they're making your food with anger versus making your food with love. Everything on this earth is energy, and we're all vibrating at some frequency, and we're all made of energy. Every single thing is made of energy. This camera I'm recording on is made of energy. This tripod is made of energy. The desk, the floor, the house, it's all energy. Everything on this physical plane is energy. And the fact of the matter is, you could have been hurt by the weather. You could have been hurt by an individual, a system. It doesn't matter what it is. But when we're going around hurting others from a hurt place because we were hurt, and we just keep repeating this cycle over and over again, we get nowhere. We're running on a hamster wheel, hurting and then hurting and then hurting and then hurting ourselves and each other. And then to never get to a love-filled place, a place where we're not hurt anymore, where we heal the pain and the trauma and the limiting beliefs and the limiting and the old constructs we've been living by. When we heal those things, we heal the world, we heal the galaxy, we heal beyond. And it's like when we get out of that victim mentality, like you did this to me, or they point at you and say that you did this to me, and it's like back and forth, and and then you just keep hurting each other, and it never ends. And I feel like I find myself here in this place of having been hurt myself, and having hurt others and things in the past. But I look at myself, and I look at myself then, and how far I've come now. And I've come a long way. I've come an extremely long way, and I'm so grateful and so proud of myself for how far I've come. And having the courage to take the steps that I have taken, and just to become a better person and a better individual, and I'm really really enjoying this journey of breath work. Um, I've now been literally doing 3 breath sessions a day now, and I'm getting different results every different time. I'm almost done with my teacher training, having been almost a year doing the training, and then the breath work itself has been for a very long time, a few years at least, if not longer. And I'm excited. I'm excited for that, completing it, and I'm essentially completing the teacher training, and then there's some other courses I still need to take, but those are not a part of the teacher training. Those are just extra courses, which of course I'm going to do and finish. Aside from that, I'm excited for this continued journey of the Akashic Records and going deeper into the Akashic Records, and just learning more and more about it. Even though I know all of this stuff, but like I'm a student and I'm remembering, it's just reminding me of what I already know. Like all of us and all of you already know all this stuff that I'm telling you right now. It's just a matter of you remembering what I'm telling you that you already know, and but I'm excited for this journey ahead. At the same time, I feel I've been feeling kind of just sad and down at the fact that all the things I used to do, whether they were toxic or not, um, I guess you could say I miss certain aspects of my life before, but then at the same time, I didn't really know who I was. And, this is the continuation of this journey into discovering me, to continue discovering who I am, to continue discovering what I want out of life, what I don't want or to be around, what I do want to be around, what I like and what I don't like. This journey never ends, I feel like, but I feel like it's gotten ramped up the last few years, and I really have been discovering me and what I really want. Because again, before it was me attaching to all these different identities of who I thought I was, but I was actually not those people. I was actually wearing like 20 different masks and showing up as the identity of someone else, like the identity of my father, almost like walking in his shadow. And I never really knew what I wanted, because I would go up to him and I would say, Dad, what do you think about this? I'm thinking about trying to do this, or I'm thinking about taking on something new and going in a different direction. And he would always tell me, make sure you have something lined up, or make sure you don't stop what you're doing and you continue it simultaneously. You don't ever want to do that, and blah, blah, blah. And it always put me in fear of stepping into the unknown, which is what we're here to do, and to go through these challenges, because it does make us stronger, and it does make us more confident when we step into the unknown, and we trust and have faith, and it's like all these old parts of me are dying off, and it's like, I guess you have to go through a period of like a waiting, where you're in a waiting room, so to speak, where you're just like kind of like I don't know what's going on, man. Everything just seems so plain, and everything just seems like I'm just in this room waiting, like as if I'm at a doctor's office waiting in the waiting room to go in to have my teeth cleaned. You know what I mean? Like a you know a teeth cleaning checkup at the dentist. You know, and you're in that waiting room and you're like, man, this sucks. You know, and like there's things that you just can't go back to. Even if you wanted to, it's like some magnetic force is like pulling you away, you know, and you're like, but I want to go back to that. I want to like reconnect with that person or that individual or that thing, and like, but I'm just not able to. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I've been struggling with that a lot. I'm getting chills as I tell you this because it really deeply touches me to my heart, because I really am struggling with it. You know, it's like going through a birthday and like you have no one to celebrate it with, and it sucks. And it's like you had these old ways of you celebrating someone else's birthday that I would do, and then like, you know, to not have it reciprocated or just not have it at all, it really sucks. It really hurts. It really um, gets you to your core, you know. And I'm kind of just rambling a little bit, but I'm trying to find the words to describe what I'm really feeling and what I'm really going through, because it's not easy right now, because we're kind of in that transitionary stage, and we don't fully know what the future is going to look like, because everything around us is crumbling, and all the old ways of us being are crumbling and disappearing, and like you can't go back to doing this, and you can't go back to eating this, and you can't go back to this relationship, and you can't go back to doing the things you used to do, and all these things are like collapsing and crumbling around us, and like we're finding ourselves like in the waiting room. You know, and like we don't know what it's going to look like around us, and I'm like, how is this going to look? How is this going to unfold? Like this feels so different and so strange, and I just don't understand it, but yet I'm trying to understand it from the egoic mind, and the egoic mind and the logical mind can't understand it. But yet we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to understand it. We're trying to have that path laid out, but it's not the case anymore. And we don't know what it's going to look like. We don't know who's going to be around anymore, who's going to decide to leave the earth, who's going to not be in our lives anymore, who's going to decide to walk away, if we're going to decide to walk away. We don't know any of this, but yet we want to know all of it. And it's super fucking difficult. And I can't tell you how much I've been struggling. And things are falling off. Things are just like changing so rapidly and so fast, and I'm okay with that part, but like I still don't know what is happening, what's going on, where I'm headed, where I'm going. Like I still, even though like, oh, I'm taking this class, I'm taking this teacher training, but I don't know where it's going to end up. I don't know if I'm doing it for me, or if I'm doing it to help others. I want other people to be helped, but yet at the same time I want to help like massive amounts of people at once. I just don't want to help one by one. Even though I know that's helping also, and I know that's changing the earth massively too. But there's just something about it with me. There's something that I still am seeking from a soul level, and so I hope that you're enjoying your July 3rd. I know that tomorrow will be the 4th. I didn't mention this in the beginning of the video, but I will post it today on July 3rd. You know, and I really hope that you have a wonderful July 3rd, and that you have a fantastic 4th of July, and that you are finding your way. I hope that this video somehow finds you and helps you to grow and evolve and expand your consciousness, you know, in the best way you know how. Maybe it'll steer you in the right direction. Maybe it'll point you into something else. Maybe it'll just wake up something within you. My hope is something along those lines. I love you all so much, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, share, comment, and like. I'm so grateful for all the new subscribers. Thank you for being a part of this beautiful, wonderful community. I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Dad, for all you do. Thank you for being alongside me on this journey when you were here in the human form, and now that you're here in the spiritual realm. Thank you for just choosing to go on this journey with me. I am so grateful and so blessed for all of you, for each and every one of you watching the videos, running up the numbers, growing, helping me to grow this community and get these messages out to the world, because that's my goal and that's my plan, and that's our plan, me and my Father's plan, to continue to grow myself, to continue to find myself, to continue to discover myself, to continue to evolve, grow, and be courageous in every aspect, because that's what I came here to do. And experience all of this wonderful physical life. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Please, again, take care of yourselves. Self-care is number one. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, from my heart to yours. Take care of yourselves and each other. I will see you soon in the next one. I love you all. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors of Light. We got this.